Hey y'all. Yes, do y'all see your girl got one a tool sock. Your girl got on a tool sock over all these. Look. Your girl got on a tool sock. Can you believe it? I can't wear one without the bra, but guess what? Your girl got on a tool sock today. Okay? Yes, she does. She got one tool sock today. Well, I got the bowl over here. I'm about to wash it out. Look at the egg out here. Look at this egg here. I can use. That's the egg. Yeah. Nope. What were you supposed to do that you didn't do? You don't know. What you did? What did you do today? You didn't do nothing today. That means that you didn't want to do it. No electronics. I do. You can. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You did not do what you were supposed to do, honey. What were you supposed to do this morning? You didn't even want to get this morning. Yes, guys, my what's the name? My eyebrows look weird because your girl did not finish them. Okay, no, she didn't finish them because baby boy said he hungry, so we gotta feed baby boy. You can't just be sitting there. You know what I'm saying? You going upstairs? Do me a favor, take this upstairs. Well, never mind. I got some soap. Never mind. I forgot I bought regular soap. But yeah, baby boy say he hungry, honey. You gotta feed him. You gotta stop what you doing, and I gotta feed my baby. So big boy, big boy wants some noodles, guys. So that's what he gonna get. You know. So no, don't get the paper. Don't waste my paper in the middle of the day. Nope. Don't waste my paper in the middle of the day. Nope. So what I did was, um, we struggled over the last couple of years between this, you know, between this. I think it started before. I can't even blame it on the pandemic. Before the pandemic, we started struggling a little bit because, he's getting older, so he started becoming like a little bit lack. He started to become a little lack with getting his homework and stuff done, guys. And so I'm gonna take these. I'm going to take these nails off. They are coming off. So he started becoming a little lax, you know. And so we were battling with the electronics because, he loves his electronics and that's what he wants to do. And I don't mind him playing with his electronics. So don't get me wrong, guys. I don't mind. I would not have bought them if I didn't want him to play with them. Oh, shoot, my glass almost went on the floor. No, I had to look at y'all and let you know that. I have to look you right in the eye and let you know. I would not have purchased them if I did not want him to play with them. So, but education is important, and I've always kept education important. And he's never been a problem in school. He's always been a good student. And he's never been a problem at home either. Um, he's never been a problem at home either, guys. But you know, kids, like I said, they get lax. You know, and as they get older, they change. Put it that way. As they get older, they change and become more independent. You know, we want our children to be themselves, and you know, your children going outside the household, and hey, just Nikki, say hi to Miss Nikki. She just said, "Hey, baby boy, come say hi." How are you doing, Nikki? So, going outside our household is just when children have to go outside the household, they start getting big. It's a whole different world when it comes to parenting. It really is because they are exposed to more things, more people, So it's a whole nother ball game. But anyway, I'm glad to hear that, Nikki. I'm doing good, girl. As you see, I'm on live, trying to be a little more consistent with my channel. Um, you know, trying to be a little more consistent. Did you have your surgery yet, Nikki? How did everything go? Wash these dishes up. We'll make him something to eat. But so he's a good boy and everything, but the electronics they are a different ball game. So we started having a little bit of trouble. So now instead of me, I found myself punishing him so much because of it, because he was just like, learn all the tricks and trades of being able to be on his electronics without me knowing. And so instead of me being so hard on him, I developed about a week and a half. I think it's been about a week. I developed this list. And so I decided it hasn't been 7 days yet. He said it hasn't been a week yet. But it was 2 weeks ago? Oh, no, because I only printed out 2 sheets of paper to start with. So if it was on, then and the papers are still in there. How many more sheets do you have left? Because I know I did at least 12 to 14. I know one day you skipped. Remember? I said one day you skipped. Remember? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be praying for you, Nikki. That's for sure. I'm definitely gonna be praying for you, sis. So, anyway, so I wanted to be fair, and I wanted him to enjoy. I still want him to be able to enjoy his electronics, guys. So I decided to. Well, I heard about this on the nanny. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the nanny, the super nanny. I'm sorry, the super nanny. And I got this from her, and to make a list, I decided to make a list of chores for him to do and check them off every day, so he can get up and do them and check them off every day because simple things is like getting up, brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking your vitamins, because he's 9. He's old enough to go. and get his own vitamin and that type of thing. He's not gonna eat them because they're candy. So, but he's old enough to go and get his own vitamin. He has other medicine he has to take every day also. So I wanted to make sure that he just was up doing what he needs to do because we really need to get back into the formation when it comes to going back to school because he will be going back to school in August. So, you can't wait till the last minute to get started with stuff. You have to start it while it's early, but not only because of that, but because this is what he needed. You know, and this helps, and it helps. He really does get up and he grabs the first thing he does is grabs his list and start going and doing all the things that he needs to do on his list to make sure, and when he does this and he checks off the list, and I check off the list, he's not allowed to touch his electronics. So everything is done, and I check and make sure everything is done, and I initial it, and then he can go from there. So this is just a start. This is just for the morning, but eventually we're going to do maybe in about another month or so. Once he get into the rhythm of doing this and get used to it, then we'll change it up and we'll do a full schedule from morning until night. Like what he has to do from the time he gets up in the morning till the time he goes to bed at night. And this will help him to be able to still have time with his electronics every day. That's what I want him to be able to still be able to be on his electronics. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait a minute, guys. I don't want to interrupt my live. My granddaughter is on the phone calling me. So, yeah, so that's what it is, guys. We're working on that right now, and we are really, really, it's really working, guys. So if you are watching this and you do have young children or grandchildren or any kids that you're raising that are of young age, you should try it. I know everybody does not have a computer. Well, actually, I don't. I have a computer, but I'm not using my computer. Yes, it really is, Nikki. It's very good for them to have a routine. And see, he is getting the older version of me, but my older children had the younger version of me. So even though my older kids had the younger version of me, I always still had a routine. My kids was not, they didn't have time to run the streets outside to play because after school there were things to be done, homework, chores. Nikki, my kids had to earn. We will do laundry over the weekend, and my kids had to earn when they were old enough to earn their own clothing. They had to earn their uniforms for the whole week. They had, so clothes were already laid out, because kids need a routine and a schedule. You know, it's very important for them to have that. And they had, excuse me for 1 minute, y'all. I got to put this in the microwave. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna make me a smoothie. I'm gonna make my smoothie. So yeah, it's very important for them to have a routine. It's always been important for me, and so um, and that's probably why I'm not, I'm going to say that my kids also have that with their children because it was helpful, and it helped you out a lot, especially when you're a working parent. But even if you're not a working parent and you're a stay-at-home parent, children need routine regardless. They need um routine regardless. And that's something that's very important. With the children. I'm washing dishes. I'm washing this out. I'm about to make me a smoothie, guys. But I was just saying earlier, guys, I got on a tube top, but let me tell you, I have never worn. This is the first time in my life, in my 51 years of living, to have a tube top, guys. Look at this. It's a whole tube top. Look at this. Can y'all see it? I gotta show it to y'all. It's a whole tube top, guys. Look. You might wear that hanging out. But it's a whole tube top. And this is my first time in 51 years wearing a tube top. You know. And because my boobs were always so big, you know, always, guys. Always. So I'm gonna make me a smoothie. But yeah, so but I noticed that my children, like I said, they use the same thing. I have children, like my daughter, her house is so clean, and she got 3 children. Um, my oldest granddaughter is 11, and then she has 2 younger ones. Well, she has a baby, and she has a school age one that's going to kindergarten, and her house is so um her house is very, very clean, honey. Very clean. It's no toys all over the place. You got that right, Nikki. And that was the oh, thank you, Nikki. That was the reason for the routine, because my kids used to be in bed, and that's ever since they were born. My kids used to go to bed like at 7, between 7 and 8 o'clock. You know, and would be asleep by 9, because then you need that time as a parent to wind down, to have some personal time when you're married in a relationship. You need that time. You need some time for yourself during the day, because you're constantly going, you know. And so it's really helpful. It really is, and it helped me a lot. And even when my kids became teenagers, I used to do roll call, and that's why sometimes I can't get why parents don't know their children are not in the house when they are teenagers, because I didn't go in my bedroom and close my door, because I want to see. I was a light sleeper, and I wanted to see everything that was moving. And so when I had all those children together, honey, I did roll call. I sure did. I made sure everyone was there, accounted for. Yes, I did. Oh, I'm making my smoothie, guys. So let y'all see what I'm putting in my smoothie. I'm not putting a lot in my smoothie. I just put some spinach in there so far, and I put in my banana. And this is all I'm eating in my smoothie, and some kale. And the reason why, I have other fruit that I could put in, but I chose not to do other fruit because everything is sweet. So I have to get some like that. But this is kale, guys. Shredded kale. And I'm going to have this. All right, here I come. All right, guys. One moment. I have to get the baby's food made, because he has to go back to class. So give me a minute. Let me get his food out. So I know my eyebrows look weird, guys. I was just starting them. And I have to stop, When my baby say, "Mommy, I'm hungry," then I have to feed him because he hardly likes to eat. Yes, Nikki, honey, roll call. I sure did. I went room to room, making sure everybody was in their place. Okay, that's what we did. That's what I did. When you got all those kids, so close together in age, I had teenagers in my house. You know, I had 4 teenagers at one time. You know, so you got to make sure they and keep them in line. And I did have one that stayed out all night, guys, and I knew where he was. And no, I did not go and look for him because I knew where he was. And I got up the next day and I went to work because I definitely knew where he was. And when I got to work, I called the parents of the house where he stayed at, and I told her, I am about to send the cops to your house because you're harboring a minor. First off, he likes hot sauce, honey, in his noodles. First of all, you're harboring a minor, and he did not have my permission to stay the night at your house. He should have been home at his own house, So she says she did not know that he was not there, that he was there. She says she did not know that he was there, And I didn't care that you didn't know he was there because I don't run that type of household where, somebody's child's gonna come lay in my house and I don't know they're there. So I can't relate, but I can tell you that the cops will be at your house because he should be in school. It's morning time and he should be in school. Honey, she made sure he got out that house real quick, fast, and in a hurry. And guess what? He ain't never did that again. Here, baby, you ready for food? Let me give you some apple juice. Hakeem. When I was 18, if I wasn't in the house by midnight, my grandmother would put the latch on the door and lock me out. That's right. That's right. That's why I said I didn't get up and I didn't go look for him because I have to go to work the next day. So I'm not about to disturb my what I need to do. And I have other children that I have to get up and get ready for school in the morning. So now, because you don't want to listen and do what you want to do, I have to take time and go look for you. Not doing it. So I waited and I called her the next day and let her know that the cops will be at her house. And she got rid of him real fast, and he never, ever did that again. Because I'm the kind of mama, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I'm that type of person, period, that say what I mean and mean what I say. So, giving him some apple juice. Yep, I never had that problem with none of my other children. But, you always get one. Here, baby. Eat your lunch. You going upstairs now? No, I gotta finish making my smoothie. I didn't even know if it was this big. Say hi to the people. Hi. They can't see you. But yeah, it became regular routine for me to get locked out. You said it became regular routine. You just got locked out. You was glad to be able to stay at your friend's house. Were you an only child, Nikki? Yeah, but I didn't. They didn't. My kids didn't give me a lot of trouble growing up, honey. But they did have a time where, honey, Mm, that's a story for another time. But it was a lot having all those teenagers. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta get a cup of water. But it was a busy time at one point in time having all those teenagers at one time, honey. And everybody wanted to test your gangster. It's like no, everybody wanted to test me though. It was one time. Whew, I'm trying to tell y'all. One time they all wanted to try me and see what it was hitting for. And it was and unfortunately it was all of them together. Four. Well, one was an adult by that time. My oldest was 18. I have other siblings, but they have different moms. So yeah, I grew up alone in the house. Okay, so that's why you probably stayed out. You wanted to be around other children. Yeah, I took all my vitamins today already, except for one. So this is the smoothie, the kale, the spinach, and the banana. And this is my bullet. Oh yeah, it's about to, I'm gonna have to. Oops. Just about to be a little loud, guys. Wait a minute. Well, that's a little loud, y'all. But yeah, being a parent is a beautiful thing, guys. It really is. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling thing, you know. And I just did a video on advocating for our children. I just did a video, guys, on advocating for our children. So you guys would like to go check that one out because um I've always been an advocate for my children, and I have some flaxseed. Do you guys have a Jamba Juice where you live? Jamba Juice? I'm not sure, Nick. You gotta look it up. I do know there is places where you can go get smoothies made. There's a lot of places like that because you know now a lot of people are becoming health conscious. So because of that, you know, there's a lot of places now that make smoothies. Even you can even deliver them. Like one person, like this one spot I was ordering from during the pandemic, right? And I was getting yogurt. Wait a minute. Um, and I was ordering yogurt from this place, right, guys? Oh yeah. And let me. And that because with the yogurt, you can make the yogurt up yourself. You can put whatever you want in it in your order. You it was plain yogurt, and you could add. I used to add strawberry, grapes, because it was like my dessert. So I would add strawberry, grapes, um, walnuts or pecans, one or the other, and what else I put in there? Some little they had a little crumb cake. Um, and I think I put some chocolate chips. No, they had this little brownie because you know brownie is not really fattening. So they had the little brownie crumbs, and the brownie crumbs had chocolate chips in them. So I would put that in there, and that would be like my dessert, you know, instead of like ice cream. So, and I love ordering. It was a healthy restaurant where they only sold healthy foods like wheat noodles if you wanted like noodles and things of that nature. They only sold healthy foods there. So I have a small blender with the USB, but I haven't really made a smoothie yet. It's so damn small and I don't know what to put in it. Look, I got one too, Nikki. Look, let me tell you about this thing right here. I got this one, right? This is the Blend Jet, right? See this one? And this is the charger that comes with it. The USB cord that comes with it right here. Girl, let me tell you about this thing. I bought it. I was talking to my sister on the phone one day, and we were just talking, and I was like, "What you doing?" She said, "I'm about to order this Blend Jet." And girl, it was what, $50. And so me, I always like to save a penny, Nikki. I'm gonna tell you. So I was like, wait a minute. So I went on the Macy's website and I said, let me see if I can get this for cheaper. So when I went on there, girl, it was $20. So I was excited. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna order this one on here. It was the same exact one. And you know they come in different colors. And I said, okay, then I'm order this one. So that's what I did. Went on here to order it and everything. Well, baby, let me tell you, got that thing here and went to use it, girl. The water's leaking out of it and everything. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. And when I get a chance, I'm definitely going to send it back because that thing did not work, honey. Let me tell you. Oh, this is my smoothie, guys. When I get a chance, I'm taking that thing right back. I had a small blender with this. Girl. Let me tell you, that thing did not work. I was so disappointed. But, and then also when I got it, I had to soak it in bleach because it was molded. So I had to take it apart. The rubber part I had to soak it in bleach. So I had to take it apart. That's the first things first. And I told my sister, she was like, oh, she ain't having no issues with her. So I think that the one that I got was a return. I think that was a return. And you know how somebody returns stuff and they put it back on the floor and resell it anyway? That's what I think it was. I think it was a return. You going upstairs? Here. You coming? So yeah, I think that was a return. So I was really disappointed because I was like, oh, I could take this with me on a go. Turn that light out, booty. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I could take that with me on a go. That is so good. Yeah, that was the bullet, the Ninja Bullet that I used to make the smoothies. I had that for a long time. Well, no, actually, I had that. Yeah, I had it for a long time, but one time it blew out. Wait a minute. Oh God. My nose be running like, ooh. Yeah, I had that one for a long time, Nikki. A couple of years. I think it was more than I said. I had that thing for like 3 years. I think I had it for like 3 or 4 years. But The first year when I got it, it blew out. So I had to take it back and get another one. So you can't run it for more than a certain time and all that kind of stuff, child. Yeah, you can't run it for a long period of time at one time. You can't run it for more than a minute. Yeah. Yeah, because it was really, I'm always looking for I have to. It's in here. Here. I gotta get some more of those fly swatters. Um. So yeah, I right there. It's all ripped up. I know I need a new one. Yeah, I had to get a new one because it was yeah, it's not working because you can only run them for like 30 or 45 seconds. You can't run them more than a minute or you'll blow out the motor. I forgot to get me some more water somehow. I need I think just my second bottle of water. I just got you one today. This is my second bottle. Well, you know I drink a lot of water real fast. So hope the little boy can't help it. I drink a lot of water fast, y'all. Real fast. This ain't it. This one running low. This is my favorite one. This one made by Essence. This is my favorite one. So I use that one all the time. This is a nice one too, but it's old. This is by it's older than this one right here. Old. And then but I got this one right here. This is an eyebrow pen. And it just comes out differently. It comes out so different. I don't know if you can see like how the tip is, but it's like a marker pen, a marker. See the tip? It's like a marker tip. Ooh, yeah. See you guys? No, it ain't working. Yeah, but it's like a marker tip, so I like it like the marker tip to use it. See how it goes on like a marker. Let me see. See, it goes on like a marker. So it goes on lightly. Yeah, what was that noise? Ain't that you over there making that noise? I heard something from the TV. I don't know. I don't know. So, yes. That's what you called me, little boy. So I like this one, guys. This is by Essence too. And I broke this one. But I think this came out before, but it's in tightly. It came out yesterday when I was fixing it. I'll be trying to put y'all so y'all can see. That's your, what happened? That's your Poshmark. I know. Oh, Mom, look. Poshmark always going off, but I gotta leave it on because if somebody buys something. Did you see the TV? No, what happened? It went off, came on and went back off. No, it was like the thing. What? Oh, I'm not touching it. That's the thing to be doing, child. I think the thing is haunted or something. I like that pen. So it looks like a calligraphy pen. I know, it's cute, right? I was like, oh, that was different. I definitely was like, oh, it's different. I like this one. I got so much stuff on my table, y'all. And then, right here. But I want y'all to be able to still see what I'm doing. So,
I think the TV is breaking.
oh, did you answer the phone for Lily when she called? No.
It didn't come on that phone.
There she go. She sent me 2 movies. All right, I gotta. Oh, what's on my iPad? I gotta look on my iPad.
You want me to bring your iPad to you?
That's my granddaughter. She texted me. She called me earlier, but I'm on live.
Oh no.
Hey, us never them. How are you? Yes, baby. Yes. You sure? Hmm? How you been? Us never them. I've been seeing the concealer I want from the brand Tarte. That's all I seem to wear these days. Concealer mascara. That's how I started out. I started out with the brows and the lashes. I definitely started out with the brows and the lashes. Thank you.
There's something wrong with the TV.
We ain't gonna say what's wrong with it because I be coming up with some ideas.
You didn't hear that?
What? That's me.
No. You just have to look at it for a second.
What that? Well,
Whenever the no signal goes off.
all right. Hey, that's for sure.
It just did it again.
Cause y'all be acting crazy. They be acting crazy.
Why did you put it back in?
What? That's leaving. Give me that. Let me see. Please.
You don't look. I'm sorry.
Oh, she sent me the videos of my grandbaby walking. My granddaughter just 2. Life of Serenos. Hello, Life of Serenos. How are you? Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I had to roll to the people. Nikki, are you? Oh, you said this us never done. Oh, no, okay, wait. Nikki, are you going to eventually get them all removed? Oh, that's your other account. Life of the Serranos. Us never them. Hmm. Look at her. She's standing there like she's been walking for a long time. That's my granddaughter. My oldest granddaughter sent me a picture of her. Oh, wait a minute. Of her sister just walking. Can y'all see it? It's too much light. She just learning how to walk. Wait a minute. That's probably too much light. Ugh. You see it? Oh, it went off. She 11 months. Girl, you know I did. All of them, Nikki. Cause that's my issue, Nikki. I gotta get them all out. Well, they won't take out the bottom ones, but all the top ones gotta go. All the top ones and 2 of the bottom ones.
How do they keep getting your number?
No, that was GoPuff.
Oh.
Yeah, she just learned how to walk. Us never them. And so I was on the FaceTime with her yesterday, and I was telling them to show me. And I said, all right, when she started walking, make sure you send me a video. Who? Really? Who? Ava? Ex who? Lily not on here. She sent me a video. You said it's not her? Well, her mother's sitting over here in the corner, so I know it's her. He is.
Mom keeps staring at it real quick.
I know that's right, Nikki, because I wanted them all. I want them all, and he told me they don't. No, I can't get the bottom ones because my gums are big. I mean, my gums sit out. So he said because my gums sit out, actually they want to shave down my gums to even get me the top ones, the top dentures. They want to shave down my gums because my bones sit out. That's what he said. He said my bones and my gums sit out. So they wanted to take in, shave it down. And he said they might have a hard time making the dentures because my bones sit out. So he did put down for the surgeon to shave down the gums. I said, oh, that sounds painful. Oh, what happened? Us never know. What happened? Hi, is. I gotta finish my eyes. You finished eating?
It keeps going off of the fork.
Because I forgot. I wasn't going to. I almost forgot to text the baby. She said, "I'm just playing." I had a little too much fun this past weekend. You fell, girl. Did you fall? That's never them. Is that fall? Is that fell? Give me a transparent behind my door right there, please. Right there. So I can put this in there. So I can finish my brows. Are you okay? Girl, you know you past 30, you can't be falling no more. I was just listening to Kevin Hart. He's funny, guys. He is so funny. What? He is really funny. He makes me laugh a lot. Let's turn my light back up. See ya.
Dang, almost got
What happened? Oh, you almost got it? I don't know where they be seeing out there. I ain't seen too much of them, though. I think we got a couple of them. Mm-hmm. You all right, mamas? Yes, Nikki. We all have our days, girl. And I was just saying that yesterday. I said some days are good. Sometimes I'm up and I'm full of energy and I can, move around. Then we get them days that you just don't feel like doing nothing. Hmm. Yes, us never them. I've been watching him lately, girl. He had me cracking up. Let him tell you, he 41, I think. Girl, listen to his story about falling past I think he said 35 or 40. He was talking about falling past that age. Girl, I was in here cracking up. He is too funny. I swear. He is so funny. You finished eating, son? Almost. He is really hilarious. See? You alright, son? Huh? Oh, I got some makeup on my glasses. What happened? What happened?
I just is too much.
Yes, Nikki girl. Oh my goodness. Girl, you don't got to go nowhere, honey. Let me try to tell you between the two mommies, cause what's her name? She chilling. One of them chilling, but the other two, and then um, what's her name? Family going back and forth. Now that part to me is sad. I don't know if y'all know who I'm talking about. Yes, she is definitely us, never them. Oh my goodness, she is definitely doing that for views. Definitely doing everything that she's doing for attention. Because she said up there in her live, and she said she is very very popular. Her mouth is in everybody's name. There's so many videos out there about them, about her, and she is loving it. Listen, she is loving it, guys. Olivia is loving it. Okay, don't listen. She loves being in the spotlight of YouTube right now with the. I started to say something, but I got to try to watch my mouth. But yes, honey, she loved being in that spotlight, girl. I just can't like. Part of me, the part that I don't like that about her, I don't like the separation and divorce playing out on the internet. Now that part I don't like, because that's something that's personal, and it's nobody's business, guys. It's nobody's business, okay? But honey, she loves the attention, honey. She is in her glory right now. Okay? She is definitely in her glory. But I feel sorry for them people. She's doing a weight loss challenge, and I hope she don't take them people money. And she told the people to send in $20 a piece if they wanted to be a part of it, to put in a pot, and whoever loses the most weight, they're going to win the money. I don't know how much it was. I think it was like three or a little over $300. Yes, and she is one that never ever gives back. She never ever gives back nothing. She never gives back. As much as people give her, she never gives back. And she does not plan on giving back to her subscribers. But guess what, y'all? If they like it, I love it. That's for sure. Hey, baby. What's up? Listen, I'm going to call you as soon as I get off live, okay?
Oh, you on live?
Yeah, say I'm on live. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, I'm gonna call you back. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Mom, how come you never look?
Cause they be acting crazy all on its own, honey. No, Nikki, we know everybody from California don't act like that. It is. It's really entertaining. Like, so I can't stop not watching. I can't not stop not watching it because I don't have that entertainment in my life. Thank God. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do if I did. That's just too much. That's too much entertainment for me, honey. Okay? It's definitely very entertaining. So I be right here because I be for the sugar honey iced tea. I be right here for it. Oh, right on. What's the name? I be right on the YouTube channel. You know, cause she loves it, honey, and she's gonna keep on with it. She's gonna keep on doing it because it's making her money. She don't have to do much. That is making her some good coins, honey. Pay her bills and stuff. Mm. Yeah, that's making her some good money. Yes, Nikki. They do make they like making they say they're being transparent with their lives or whatever. But that's not what it's about, honey. But the part I'm really enjoying, did y'all see Gerard's video on YouTube his Instagram video he did? He was cracking up. He was cracking up, guys. He was like, "Oh, I'm here for it too." He was like, "Yes, I'm here for it too, honey." He's sitting back like, I don't miss that.
My ELA teacher hasn't been here this week.
At all? Hmm. Oh, thank you. Us never done. I gotta start calling you by your name, Jackie. Thank you. Yes, Nikki girl. Now that part, because I watched it before I knew what was going on, right? And I'm like, because I'm following him. I don't follow everybody, but I'm following Gerard. and it popped up on my Instagram in my notifications, and I'm like, okay. And when I clicked on it, I see he cracking up laughing, but girl, I don't know what he laughing at. But honey, he make you want to laugh with the way he laughing at. The way he laughing, he made you want to just laugh. But when I found out what he was laughing at after I watched the video from the reactors, I was like, oh, that's why he was laughing so hard, him and his girl. Mm-hmm. Then she has the nerve to do a song about him. Really, then he clearly embarrassed her in front of everyone on YouTube. You think that's why she did that song? Because she was embarrassed? I couldn't even get through the song. I be wanting to punch the TV looking at his face. Nikki. She said I be wanting to punch the TV, and she can't understand why she nerve wracking like with all that. But that's for entertainment purposes, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she love it. Hey. Don't get me wrong. I would never wish bad on a woman, but if you're sitting here showing the whole world how you really rock, then I can't have no respect for you. Super embarrassed for her. I was embarrassed for her, and and then I was kind of feeling sorry for her because of her situation that she's in with her husband, her separation, her divorce and stuff. But then I can't because she is putting everything out there because she wants the coin, so she's willing to sacrifice anything for that. She's willing to sacrifice anything to get them coins. Her family, her kids, it don't matter. No, she don't care. So I stopped feeling sorry for her. Cause she don't even care. So I just stopped feeling sorry for her. Cause I used to feel sorry for her. I really was feeling sorry for her. With her public divorce and everything, you know. And I can't even much blame Gerard because he's only defending the lies that she's telling on him. Because she had, everybody thinking that, oh, he don't care nothing about his kids. He just up and left his kids. And she won't even, and she is the one that's keeping him from the kids. She won't even let him go, come and get the kids. She wouldn't even let him see the kids because of the girl, you know. Um, you know, excuse me, even when she was in Texas with him and they got the kids and she don't understand that okay, although she's a stay-at-home mom, what he do over there with the kids and taking care of the kids when they're with him is his business. So if him and his girl have to go to work and they have to put the kids in a daycare, you know, then they just have to put the kids in the daycare. That should never been none of her concern. You understand what I'm saying? So long as he returns them back to her when she's supposed to get them back, that's all her concern is. She's worried about where they are and who's got them while he's at work, and just don't make no sense. It just don't make sense. All the stuff that she shouldn't be worrying about, you know. So I don't feel sorry for her because I don't agree with no one keeping.
Mom,
Yes. What? Why you put hot water in
I don't know. I was trying to put cold water.
there? Oh. Yeah, I don't agree with anyone keeping your the kids from their dad. I don't agree with that. So that part, I don't like. I don't like that part at all. So then that's when I stopped feeling sorry for her. You know, she didn't have children around. People would care less how she be acting. Exactly. That's so true. Nobody would not care if she didn't have those kids around. But I don't know if she's always been that way when it comes to men. I don't know her like that. But she puts out like she has to always have a man around to she makes it look like she always have a man around to prove who she is. And I blame them subscribers too, because they help out with that. I do. I blame them subscribers too, guys, because they help out with that. You know, they help her become they help with that too. They definitely help with that too. I do. I blame the subscribers too. I definitely blame the subscribers too because um they are the ones that help her out with all that foolery. Excuse me. Some my TV acting like it's a poltergeist or something. I've done some stupid things in my life, but I was on drugs. What's her excuse? They said she on drugs too, y'all. They said that she's on drugs. That she's smoking it. That's what they said. They said she on drugs too. So I guess they would be her excuse. That's why I was going sign for nonsense. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm talking about. They created that monster. They helped create that monster. They definitely helped create that monster, honey. And so that's why I just sit back and watch the foolery because they definitely helped create that monster, girl. They definitely did. I wanted to see. I didn't want to use this one. The other one over here. Not this one. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the babies. My TV keep acting like it's the poltergeist, y'all. Uh-uh. See, it's broken. It's coming out now. Mm. I want some cereal so bad right now, but I know this almond milk is going to mess me up. You don't drink the lactose milk, Nikki? I don't drink milk. I don't know. I'm lactose intolerant, but I really don't like milk. I just don't like the taste of milk. So, but if I did drink milk, I would have to drink lactose milk. But my daughter, she drinks lactose milk. So that's why I was asking Nikki, because she drinks it. And she's only 20. Because y'all know, let me tell you, when your body need to speak to you, honey, your body will tell you no matter what age. You can't have this because her body sure told her, honey, you can't have this no more. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, honey. How y'all feel about the pregnancy? Um, about my Jazzy like pregnancy. Y'all feel like her mom feel? Well, I ain't the one that got to take care of it. That's what her mom said. And ain't no, it don't matter now. The baby coming. She say, poor Jazz. I don't know if I don't feel sorry for her. She know what she doing. She doing what she want to do. It's her life. But I don't feel sorry for her. They keep saying that she's slow. She not slow. And they especially mad about her because she won't get help for the babies. Um, because people don't pay attention. When someone tells you something, believe them. Okay. She said in one of her videos, I know she not ready, and that's the thing, but she know what she doing. That's her. Listen, she said it's her life. She gonna live it how she want to live. So all we can do is sit back and watch. So, but people were concerned about her getting help for the 3-year olds because they think that one of them is autistic and they have developmental delays. So she said to them in one of her videos, if they go back, since they sifting through her videos and showing different things, if they go back and sift through her videos, go back and find that she said she don't have the time to take out for anyone to come into her home and care for her kids as far as speech therapists or whatever kind of therapist they may need. She don't have the time for that. So therefore, it's not happening. Okay? She says she ain't got the time. So I feel bad for the babies because she owed them more than that. You know what I'm saying? These kids do not ask to come into this world, honey. And she owes them more than that. Mm. The smoothie is good. But yeah, I feel bad for the babies because they didn't ask to come into this world. And it's a sad shame. She only never sit on her butt all day. Okay, us never them. Yeah. And that's the thing. She want to be able to do what she want to do in her own time. She don't want to have to answer to nobody when they telling them. And it's only, and the sad part is that people only come to your home, for therapy and stuff for the kids, like once a week for about 45 minutes, a half hour to 45 minutes. And that's the sad part about it. You know, it's to help your children. It's to help the kids. It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about helping the kids. So I feel bad for the kids, guys. I feel bad for the kids, Nikki. She's the kind of person that deserves children. She really don't. A lot of people who have children don't deserve them because, like when I be sitting up here watching the nanny, I guess everybody's perspective of children, raising them, having them and raising them is so different. And I think that's what it is. You know, I think that's what it is. But you're right. Every mother that pushes out a child does not deserve to be a mother. And I say that all the time. That's why she want to move closer to her mom so she can help her with the new baby. Yeah, because the mom ain't feeling the other kids. You notice the mom don't babysit. She does not babysit. Poor Caitlin, as soon as 18, she's gonna be out of here. Shoot, she might leave before she 18. Okay, she might leave before she 18. Sometimes I be like, that's what I should have did with my kids, made them responsible for one another, huh? Because I didn't do that to my kids. I just got you. Yeah, I didn't do that to my kids. I guess I missed out, huh? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Let me put my glasses back on so I can read. I'm back, friends. My mom was calling to ask about my leg. My family told her what happened this past weekend. Girl, you had a good time. Jackie, you had to a good time this weekend, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it, girl. Just be a little careful next time. I'm glad to see you out having fun. I'm glad to see people out, period, having fun. That's what I was looking for. I just can't. Yep. My fun times is over with, y'all. I'm telling you. I can't lie. My fun days is over with. I like being with my family. That's all the fun I want to do. Excuse me, guys. I gotta pull my wipe my nose. Eee. I honestly don't watch Jazzy or Chris. Chrissy, I just been watching a little lately. Well, you're not missing much with Jazzy and Chris, cause they not doing nothing. Chris don't like the people, so he won't show his face on the camera. He won't. He don't be on camera, and people don't understand why. Because he sees how that they treat he sees how they treat Jazz, so he don't want no parts of that. Excuse me. But you're not missing nothing, girl. She ain't doing much. She hardly even do videos now. You know, she pregnant. I know you probably excuse me, know that part. I'm putting on my what's the name powder to keep my eyelids from wrinkling. That's what they say. Let's see. But you're not missing nothing, honey. Ain't nothing going on with them. Besides the new baby. But Chris, they keep on talking about Chris coming on camera and talking, and Chris don't want to talk to the people. He keep telling them he don't like y'all. He go live when he get ready to. Every once in a blue moon. Us never done tuna live. I was so shocked when he said that. His lives. And that's why you know he's telling the truth. Why she's doing Christmas versus five turn is tuna live. Yes, that's what he said, honey. That's what he said. That's horrible though. Mm-mm-mm. I think that is so horrible, guys. For a man to go on the internet and talk about your hygiene like that. I think that is horrible. But she got to stop bringing any man home in her house. Like you said, Jackie. Yes, that is like, oh, that's so disrespectful. That is really disrespectful, honey. That is really disrespectful. And it's embarrassing. Not only is it disrespectful, but it's embarrassing. But all the men say that she smells, that she don't smell fresh. It's not just him. Um, her husband said it. I wish my man would bless me on the internet. I know that's right, Nikki girl. That's so embarrassing. But it's not just her man, her husband, her ex boyfriend, and then her her second ex boyfriend. I guess that's still her ex boyfriend. I do see certain reactors talking about Jay-Z, but I'm not really into those girls like that. I stick with Liv till her drama dries out. Because the other girls don't do anything. That's what it is. Chrissy don't be over there doing nothing. She be cooking for her kids every now and then. She don't even make vlogs like that anymore. Unless she doing like a hair vlog or clothes, um, or cooking for the kids, or she don't really be on there anymore. And the same with Jazz. Jazz don't be on there like that anymore either. And yeah, she don't really be like that on there either. So the only one that's getting all the spotlight is Liv. Okay, Nikki. As the tuna can return, girl. That's a good one. Cause honey, that girl is she, but she loves it. She loves it. She love it. One thing I will say, she loves the attention, honey. She don't care. She love it. She do not care. She love it. Wait a minute. One of my lashes came off like they real, y'all. That came off like it was real. But yeah, honey, she loves it. She loves that attention, y'all, that they give her. She is loving it. Lives like Zahora. Um, but they said she smelled right. Everybody's, all of them said it. Who is that? I don't know who that is, Nikki. What's her name? Liana Brown? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Yeah, they said Jazz be live jumping in your honey. They said she be in live lives too. And in Chrissy live. And she said they both her she both of their moderators. Yeah, they said she be in their lives. That the one that said she was homeless with her baby, and then she was pregnant with another one. Is that her? This TV acting like the poltergeist. Oh, the what's the name is off. The fire stick is off. It's acting like the poltergeist. Yeah. That's for a minute living in a car pregnant with twins. Yeah. Is she really pregnant though, Nikki? Is she really pregnant? The girl with that cute little boy. Yeah, he is. He is so adorable. He is really adorable. Her mom busted her. That poor girl needs some guys. I guess I watched her because I feel so sorry for her. Feel sorry for her. I honestly can't watch that young girl. Yeah, I can't watch her either. And that's the thing with these kids. You be trying to give them guidance. But these kids, they don't be caring. Because her mom did bust her, though. Her mom is the one to let the people know. Because I guess her mom is not on social media like that. And somebody probably sent it to her. I think she was on Facebook. She didn't know nothing. She didn't know anything about it. And I guess somebody sent it to her. No, she wasn't pregnant. She has her own apartment now. But I think her mom lives with her. Oh, wow. Yeah, because she said she was pregnant and everything. That's so unfortunate. I got to turn this TV off. It's scaring me. It's acting like the poltergeist. Making all that daggone noise. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The little girl honestly looks like she don't shower. Really? It's probably best y'all don't watch because you would cringe at her actions. Yeah, I just can't. Like, sometimes I'm sorry I ran into the moms. Okay? Sometimes I'm sorry I ran into them on YouTube. I like these lashes. Oh, this one coming up. Gotta put some glue on it. I like these lashes, yo. I'ma get me some more. These gonna be my everyday lashes, cause I like these lashes. I really do. Hmm. I honestly don't know how I ran into the mines. If I'm not mistaken, I found them from Holly. I don't know how I ran into them either. I guess just clicking on the YouTube channel, they came up. Well, yeah, because I was watching them before I even started my YouTube channel. Hmm. Yeah, I was watching them before I even started my YouTube channel. So I guess from clicking on the YouTube station. Hmm. Yeah, so what's the name on there? Some glue. Hmm. Let's get some glue. 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 Hmm. I thought to crack it up in there. Wait a minute. Wait. Up there you go. I guess I guess I just randomly ran into them. Yeah, Nikki, me too. Oh, you go for your second dose next week? You just ready to get it over with? My daughter get her second dose tomorrow. I mean Friday. But she didn't have any complications with the second dose. I mean with the first dose. But I told her to, because I heard a man saying that he got them, and he said when you go for your second one, make sure you take like Tylenol or something like that, some kind of pain medicine. So I told her just to get her some liquid Tylenol and take it, because a lot of people just said they had like problems with like just soreness and body aches or something, stuff like that. So I'm trying to build up my immune system to get mine. See, so that's why I'm trying like do the smoothies, and I got a bunch of vitamins that I'm taking. It took me about 4 days to recover from my first dose. Wow, Nikki. Yeah. Try to take some Tylenol. That's what the guy said. He said he recommended when you go for your second one. He said because when he went for his first one, he didn't have no problems. My daughter didn't have problems with the first one either. They said that it's good if you having, like it's just showing that your body can fight it off, Nikki, when you have a little problems. It's just your body fighting it off. I've heard you shouldn't take any pain reliever before vaccine. Why? That's what the guy said he did. He said he took some pain reliever and he was fine. He said he was fine. He did already. The second one got my husband sick. Oh, that's good. Us never them. That's good. That is wonderful. Especially after what y'all had to go through with that COVID. That's not how I usually apply it. I apply my lashes, guys. I usually do this. Like this. I got my little mirror. I don't wish that virus on anyone. Those were the first days of our lives. The worst days of our lives, honestly. Us never them, I can't even imagine, girl. I can't even imagine. That's why I'm trying to build up my immune system so I can go ahead and get my own vaccine. Yes, I know. Hopefully in the next couple of months. They said by Friday. We have to turn them in by Friday, so we have to go turn them in. Um, Jackie, did you have to turn the kids had to turn their laptops? Oh, your kids went back to school. I forgot. Your kids did go back to school. My son had to turn tomorrow's his last day. He had to turn his laptop in. I was gonna do my whole face, but I ain't going nowhere. Plus, if I do go somewhere, I want to put my mask on, so I don't do my whole face if I'm going out. I'll do my whole face if I know I'm not going anywhere. But for us, I know I'm not. I should clean my brushes too, real quick. I'm not going anywhere. I know tomorrow my baby has to go to the clinic and so I'm trying to see if I should send him back to school or not. And what's the name? Yeah, I'm ready. He getting ready to. I gotta go and see if it's okay for him to go back to school. It's so strong. That's so strong. I can't even imagine, especially when the parents don't help at home. Nikki, I can't even imagine. Yeah, he had to turn his laptop in tomorrow, Jackie. Well, by Friday. They had the meeting. Jackie, are they testing the kids? Did they test the kids that went back to school? Did they test your children like I think once a week? I forget how often they was testing the kids, but they was testing the kids over here in my son's school. Yeah, because the parents don't want to be responsible for their kids' education, which is sad. Parents definitely don't want to be responsible. But I want him to go back though. I just want to be sure it's the right move because when he was in school, he stayed sick all the time, guys. And because he got asthma, he got severe asthma, so he stayed sick. And the last time, right before, well, that was in 2018, right before my husband passed. The beginning of the month, my son was in the hospital. Yeah, us never know. Oh, your kids didn't get tested? Yeah, they tested the kids here at my son's school. I think they tested them every week. And they said it's going to be ongoing testing. And but they said the testing is not as severe as the older kids. Oh, I mean as the grown-ups. They don't go all the way up the nostril. They don't go all the way up. They said they just do it right in here. Oh, you said all of your kids got tested. Okay. Yeah, so it's like the kids, I mean, we also have to wear masks, but and indoors, but some of the kids take their masks down and things of that nature. And he got asthma, and like I was saying that in 2018, the pandemic was in 2020, but in 2018, the month that my husband died, the beginning of the month, we were in the hospital with him being really, really sick. Um, with his, asthma. And then at the end of that's the beginning of the month. That was around the 5th of the month or something like that. And then the end of the month, the 31st, my husband passed. So, but him being sick, he's never been that sick before from his asthma. So that kind of scared me, guys. He's never been that sick before. So that was kind of scary. That's why I didn't send my younger daughter that she will stay sick when she was going to school. Yeah. And it is so scary. Oh my goodness. So I'm just trying to, so I'm going to take them to the clinic and talk with this doctor and them and see what the best thing is for them, because they are trying to, they are testing children now, like, babies and different ages now with the vaccine, because they want to, hopefully they'll be able to say by the time the fall comes, they'll have a decision on whether the younger kids, can get vaccinated also. You can't, Nikki. You can't, you know. So hopefully the appointment goes well tomorrow. But I'm still, as a mother, going to use my own judgment. I definitely am going to use my own judgment. So, I think it's best for your child's needs. Most definitely, Nikki. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I said I'm going to go and listen to the doctors and, see what they say. Because that doctor that was speaking from CHOP, and Queen, I would be super scared also. Yeah, us never known. That doctor that was speaking from CHOP, he kind of made me angry when, because we had a big meeting, it's the school year, a Zoom meeting, but I missed the meeting, but they took and they I'm glad I wasn't in the meeting, because they wasn't gonna like me that day, y'all, because that doctor said that he works at CHOP, and he said that there's no way you can catch. He said that a parent X can use catch the virus after you've been fully vaccinated. And he said, and he was explaining what the vaccination does to you. And then he said, with early research, no, you cannot get the virus again. You can't get the virus if you are fully vaccinated. But that's not true. And I said, probably, but even me remembering from the beginning, they never said that was made for you not to get the virus. They said that it is going to help keep people from dying, not necessarily keep you from getting the virus, you know, over again. So I was doing my research online before this, and I came across a lady doing her, testimony on her experience with the shot. And she said she was doing it because she was fully vaccinated, and so was some of her family members. Like three other her family members, but she caught COVID 3 times since she's been vaccinated. And I think she works in a hospital. But she said she's caught it 3 times since she's been vaccinated. So she said, I'm just doing a video because I don't want people to think that they cannot get it after they're vaccinated. I said, well, that's not what they said in the beginning anyway. They never said you could not get it. They said that it's going to keep people from dying. You know, you can still get it, but it's keeping people from dying. That's what I remember from everything from the beginning. What you guys think? Do you remember them saying that, yo guys? Ladies, ladies. I don't wash my brushes now. That's what I remember from the beginning. All right. That's all done. But anyway, I just told the parents to do your own research, and probably not. The school is almost over, honey. They as happy as y'all are. The school year. You said, yeah, Nikki, you remember that? Because that's what I remember from it from the beginning when they started talking about the vaccination and what it was going to do. That's what I remember. But I gotta take this horrible wig off. I hate this wig. I mean, yeah, I hate this wig, guys. So I want to get me a new wig. I want to get a wig that I can wear like every day. But honey, after ordering these horrible wigs that I ordered, I'm so scared to order another wig. Okay? I am so scared to order another wig.
Mom,
Yes.
you have a snack?
Can you have a snack? Sure. Your teacher's not in?
Mm-mm.
What time is it? Oh, it's after 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm scared to order another wig online, guys. And I went into the wig store, honey. They ain't have anything. So I gotta try another wig store. And but I'm not paying $100 for nobody wig. No, 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 nope, mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope.
Here you go.
And my daughter got a wig that I could use that I could play with. You finished? But she paid $300 for that wig, guys. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Nope. I can't. I can't even try playing with it, guys. Mm-mm. Because $300 for a wig, and it's too big for her. It's too big for her head, so she can't wear it. And it's too big for mine too, but I can do something with it. But I don't want to touch it because that's $300 for some hair. Okay, so I'm gonna let her keep it, and maybe she can go to the hairdresser, and maybe they can do something with it for her, put it on her head. So I want her to keep it, and for that $300 honey, I think I want to do a big chop when I turn 50 in March. I'm sick of hair. I'm always wearing the back of the bun anyway. I know. I was thinking about doing a big chop too, and I'm still thinking about it because my hair is not even. I can't do anything with it, Nikki. So I'm with you on that one, honey, because it becomes a time, especially like gray. Well, my gray is hard to tame. It's first of all, it's hard to color. That's one thing. So, but even if I didn't want to color it, it's just hard to do. It's hard to manage, put it that way. It's hard to manage. My gray is hard to manage. So if I were to wear my own natural hair, I definitely would do a big chop. I definitely would. Hmm. Unless I can do like a natural, find somebody to do it naturally. Other than that, it's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Mm-mm. It's definitely got to go. I think I'm gonna chop this up too this week. I just keep on wearing for convenience like this. When I don't want to keep coming on camera with my stocking cap on. I had to turn the TV off because it was acting like a poltergeist or something. Okay. No, I think that the thing went off. I'm gonna straighten these curls out, put some crimps in it. Yeah, it's hard as heck to color, and when you color it, it's back to gray in a few days. Exactly. So I don't even want to go through that. And just imagine, I've been graying since I was in my 20s. I've been graying since I was in my 20s. My oldest son is graying, and I think all of my kids are graying. I have a son that's 20 something that's graying. We gray. Unfortunately, we gray early in this family. So, yeah, but it's hard to cover that gray, honey. I used to cover mine, and it would be all different colors, honey. It would be green. It would be so many different colors. But it was hard to color. What you doing, girl? Huh? Yeah, I'm just combing this stuff out because, honey, this wig is hard. I'm gonna get me a wig one day. I'm telling you, this one is hard. I don't think my hot flashes will allow me to wear a wig. No, girl, I know that's right. And that's why I can't wear them this long. That's why I'm always in a short wig. Cause this, I ain't keeping this thing on all day, honey. Let me tell you something, Nikki. Once this camera go off, this thing is coming off. Okay, I cannot wear this thing all day long. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I'm just combing it out, untangling it. I want to take these curls out for real, and straighten it out again. That's what I wanted to. But it was a horrible wig. It was horrible. It was just horrible. So the wigs were just horrible when I ordered these. But yeah, honey, when the camera go off, this thing is coming out. It is coming out off. Okay. I just wanted to comb it out a little bit. But this is really convenient for throwing it on real quick. I was trying to put some what's the name of my hair? Some butterfly locks, right? Um I be trying to pull it off in public. I know that's right, Nikki, cause girl, when them flashes come, honey, that be something you cannot control. Do you hear me? Trust cannot control them things. You be ready to come out of everything. You be ready to come out of everything. Oh, thank you. I deeply regret going blind. Too much maintenance. That's the only thing about dyeing your hair. Us never, Jackie. We, um, especially like blonde or something, you gotta keep it oiled, and it's just so much to it, and it makes your hair easier to fall out than if you didn't color it. You know, if you don't keep it, if you don't keep it like you're supposed to, keep it up, and all that. Cause I remember when my daughter dyed her hair, honey. I think that stunted her hair from growing. I know it looks so nice on you, though. I'm a blind too. See, I'm a blind when I want to be too. See, isn't she cute? So cute. See, I'm a blind when I want to be too, and she is so cute. And even with this, even though it's not long, honey, I had to wait till the winter time to wear this. Cause honey, I cannot wear this in the summertime. I be ready to pull that thing off for real. I be really listen. Yeah, that blind. It's the stuff in the dye. That when it was short a while back. Thank you, S never done girl. That's my blind. I love a honey blind for my complexion, but yeah, I love a honey blind for my complexion. But that blonde look really nice on you, Jackie. It really does. It really looks nice on you. Thank you, Jackie. I picked that up one when I went to look for a wig. I wanted to get a, a lace wig, and I couldn't find one. And the one they had was like a buck 30. And you know I wasn't paying a buck 30. But I was looking for the synthetic wig. Do y'all see Jackie? You heard from she don't what's upload on her channel anymore. Sharonda, like that before. I thought I was Mary J. Blige. You was Mary. You thought you was Mary J. Blige? That's a Mary J. Blige wig. That's the first time I had a wig like that. Cause y'all know I don't do long wigs. I don't do nothing that come past my ear. I don't do nothing to come past my ear. I was trying to do me some butterfly locks, right, y'all? But I bought the hair too short. I underestimated my natural hair and bought the hair too short. I ordered 8 inches because I don't want them long. I didn't want them long, so I ordered 8 inches, not even thinking that, girl, my own hair might be about 12 inches. So I couldn't do that with not even 12 inches, more than that, actually. My own hair might be about 16 inches. So, girl, that didn't work out. I sat here for 2 days and tried to do it, but it was too short. It just wasn't working. It was so I gotta get the longer hair for the locks. I'm gonna get the longer hair and then I'm gonna do them the butterfly locks. I like those. I wanted something that I could wear every day. I was trying to make that one big curl. Ooh, my nose steady me running. Am I? Can you get me some water? Have you seen them chips up? Ace lady, I love the blind, but I missed it. But I'm back healthy here. I know that's the only thing it's hard to go back healthy with the healthy natural here. But my daughter, hers is grown out, but it took. I mean, she got hers died. I think when she was about 16, maybe. And she 20 now. She gonna be 21. So she had it for about 4 or 5 years, and it just grew out. So I guess now her hair can start growing again. Mary J. Blige is cute though. She is. She cute. She cool. She's cute. Mary J. Blige. Long as you don't call her auntie, she good. She don't like the kids to call her auntie. She said, "Don't call me auntie. I ain't nobody's auntie." But you know that's what the kids call us older women, auntie. I'll take it. But Mary J. Blige said, not me. Did y'all see T.I. retire from his music career? You better do something. Him and Tiny are in the hole right now. I had to slowly do it because I felt overwhelmed before. I think I was being too active before, and I felt stressed. Yeah, honey, because some of that energy coming out that screen ain't good for you, honey. But no, I didn't know Jackie that T.I. was retiring. He might as well go ahead and retire. He might as well go ahead. Money is the root of all evil, honey. These people better know it. You know? Because I'm not about to judge nobody on how they live their life. You know what I'm saying? If they happy, I'm happy. But let me tell you, money is the root of all evil. So when you got money, you really got to be careful and watch what you do. You really do. Getting on my nerves, trying to use all them big words. We go keep scandalous. I know that's right, Nikki. He is. He always be trying to use some big words like he educated. Like he real educated. He always been like that. But if they like it, I love it, honey. I ain't I didn't I don't feel no way about their situation. But when people got money, they have to realize money is the root of all evil, and money will make people do anything, honey. What do they have to lose? I know I like Tiny too, but my son, he don't like Tiny. He don't like Tiny. He said he don't like Tiny. I said I like Tiny. He said,
Who said that?
Sean. He said, he don't like Tiny. My oldest. He like, So I was trying to figure out what was wrong with her. He was like, mm. I was cracking up laughing. He was like, I'm gonna take this here out. I'm gonna take these curls out one day. Hey. Um, I know these girls stay that they're tight though. Anyway, yeah, they stayed in here tight. The one thing I like about this wig is I can turn it into a headband wig once I do something with it, with the curls and stuff. Uh, Tiara's okay, but a bit too ratchet for my taste. I sound bougie as heck, huh? No, he he a thug. He a hood nigga. Put it that way. He's a hood nigga for real. But him trying to use all them big words like he a professor or something. That's what he be. He be sounding like. He be dressing like that too. Like he a professor. And he like, what is he like, 39, 38, 39 years old? He ain't even 40 yet. And Tiny like 42. That's why she was upset when he was hanging out with that young girl. He said, "Oh, She said, well, since when we do that? I thought we share them together." I wonder she got upset when they were separated at one time. Oh, excuse me. Not you either, Nikki. She not your cup of tea either. Yeah, that's what my son said. He say ill. That's what he say. He say ill. I don't think he could take looking at her. I'd be like, what's wrong with her? She looks fine to me. He's like, ew. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. She look fine to me. Nikki say, no, no. Yes, I'm trying to figure out what he was like. Let me stop making faces at people. I'm ready to soak my nails and take these nails off. I'm gonna take these off and put on some white nails because my toes is white. And then I just put these on, but I'm gonna take these off and put on my white nails. These is real cute, but I'm not putting these on. Uh, I'm putting these on. These right here. Y'all know this app called Big O? I know where he coming from. Y'all funny, Nikki. He like, no, I'm like, but do you? It's another app called Big O, y'all. It's another app. It's another social media app called Big O, where people make money on, honey. That's another. That's another app that I was on. Um, that's another app I was on. That was. You think YouTube something, honey? Go over here to Big O. The only thing about Big O is this, guys. You cannot sit over, and if you go into people's rooms, you can't sit in their room without throwing them a donation. So a donation is you take your card, you take your credit card, and you buy. You heard of that app? Okay, yeah. You buy that app, and I mean you buy whatever the diamonds. You buy diamonds, and you use the diamonds to throw gifts. So you can't go in people rooms. People would kick you out of their room if you sit in their room and you have not thrown them a gift or anything. A lot of times, especially the people that's money hungry, honey. Them people that's money hungry, honey. And then they got bigger gifts, you can throw them like shields. That's like in cash money, they cost like $20 to $60. So they have different types of shields. So they start the lowest one is like $20 in cash money. So people throw shields. Um, I was thinking about doing that, but here's the thing with that: you need an agent first off, right? You need an agent, and then you have to have money to. You have to have an agent to host. That's first of all. So now, because you don't get paid, so I can sit there in my bathing suit and chat and make money. No, that's the thing. Like you can't show like you can't sit you would never be able to sit in your bathing suit. They won't let you do that. You can't show like because they in the lives they are always um watching. They are always monitoring. They monitor the lives. So you might go through there and see people sitting there with their cleavage out or in shorts or whatever, but they do monitor. So sometimes if they catch you with your cleavage out, they will ban your video. They will shut down your page. They will shut down your page. So then if they shut down your page, you have to go and get somebody to give you something to reopen it. So it's just girl, it was just too much doing. So anyway, so now you get in the for so now you got the agents, you got the agent. So the agent is supposed to you got to just be under an agent because Big Oak itself can't pay you. So you got to be under an agent to get paid to host there. So you can't even get an audition. You got to audition a host because they got to see that you can hold your channel. So you got to audition. But anyway, you can't even get an audition without having a host. That's number one. You can't get an audition without having a host. And then on top of that, you you have a quota to make every month. And if you don't make your quota, I think about 3 times they kick you out. And then you gotta come back and you gotta start all over again if they let if they let you come back or whatever. And it's just a lot to it. So if you don't make your quota, you have to be able to afford to meet your quota yourself out of your own pocket. Okay. Really. So, it's just a lot to it. And furthermore, this is how I feel about Big O. I'm the type of person, I don't like to ask anybody for anything. I have a hard time with asking anybody for anything. That's first off. And this is why I couldn't get into when I was first starting out with this channel, I couldn't get into keep on asking people to or begging people for that matter to, you know, subscribe to my channel. I couldn't do it because I'm not a beggar. I'm just not, I just never been a beggar. Um so I couldn't get, then, a lot of times when you're doing it sub for sub, people are subbing for sub. And a lot of times people don't even stay. They're not even genuine. They don't even stay. So then you have a whole channel. You have 1,000, and this is why I was in no hurry to get to 1,000 because now you got 1,000 subscribers, but now you only got 10 people watching. What's the use? I mean, what's the use if you got all those subscribers and you only got 10 people watching? That don't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So I see that a lot with people, and I be like, wow, you know, I'd rather for my channel to take off on its own by something I'm doing, instead of you know, begging people to be on my channel. So I'm not good with begging. So me being a host over there on Big O wasn't gonna work for me. Cause you literally have to beg people. I had to turn off. I liked it. I started on the play on the air and I would go into gifting people, but then I realized that a lot of people, they was counting on you to be a gifter because they needed you to support them. So I said, well, Charlotte, if you don't start nothing, guess what? Won't be nothing. So I stopped. I stopped it real quick fast. I was in a hurry, because I'm not rich and I don't have money to sit there and support you in Big O. I just gotta keep it real. I just don't have it. It was fun though. It was fun. It was fun. Then I seen a lot of people that was really begging, and they were like, "If you don't have anything to give me, what are you here for?" And I just can't get with stuff like that, guys. So I'm like, this is not me, you know. Mm-mm. I was trying to ask Jackie if she saw Sharonda lately because I was watching her channel, but I don't think she's been uploading. I don't think she's been uploading. I know that's right. I'm barely making ends meet. Yeah, and it's not like I'm working, at the moment because I'm not. But I have money to pay my bills. I'm not struggling. You understand what I'm saying? Um, are you? I'm not, girl. Please, that's not why I'm here. I always tell people, this is a no judgment zone. We ain't judging nobody. I may kiki and laugh at the mommies, but even with that, I'm not judging them, baby. Live your life happy, do you? As long as you happy, I'm happy, baby. Listen, do you be you? Ain't that what Liv say? Be you. Okay, that's good, Sis Nikki. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, baby. This is a no judgment zone. We don't judge over here. We may not agree, but one thing I don't do is judge because I am not God. Okay? I am not. I was thinking about that lately myself, Nikki. I'm telling you, I was trying to figure out how I can go on there, how I can go on there, what I can do. Go sit over there and show a little cleavage. Show a little cleavage. And and everything. Hey. I seen so many Jesus big girls on Instagram that do that. I seen so many big girls like myself. I seen so many big girls like myself. We go right on over there, honey. They on Instagram making their money. Okay, they making their money. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Nikki. I got one. I just don't use it because I don't know what to do with it. But I'm gonna figure out what to do with it, Nikki. I do have an OnlyFans, but account. But I'm gonna figure out what to do with it. Mm, this was good. Mm, that was really good. Mm. They said you take the I be talking stuff out over with my daughter because I would never want to embarrass her. I'm an adult, but I still value her opinion. I know that's right. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you know, a lot of people don't do on my video before this when I was doing it. I did a live before this one, but it was about um my son. Well, what did it say? My son. It's my son on the spectrum. And it was just talking about, kids with developmental. I was just telling my experience with my son and developmental delay. So anyway, in that I was saying that I don't really talk about my kids and stuff, my adult kids. When I was talking about the experience, I didn't want to talk about my adult kids and say which one, whether it was male or female, because I respect my kids because they are adults. Although their experiences are my experiences, when I'm raising them, but now I respect that they are adults, so they may not want to be talked about on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So because I respect them as adults, and that's what a lot of people don't do, you know, because we think our kids belong to us. I mean, they do. We had them. You know what I'm saying? But when they become adults, we still have to respect them as adults, And so I didn't give out too much information as far as what child or whatever. But and that's what you have to do, because we do value our children. If you do value them, you will respect them. Ask live before this, yeah, because if you love them, then you value them, and that's it. Because I've been watching like on YouTube, Queen Naja mom. Do you see what they're going through? Now that breaks my heart. Queen Naja, her mom, her sister, and her sister. What they're going through is it's heartbreaking to watch a family do this online. It just broke my heart. But they are feuding. Um, well, they're putting out all their family business online because what I'm going through with my child, that's nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? That's nobody's business. So I don't expect my other child to put out what I'm going through with your sibling. Like we going, yeah. We not doing that. Nope, Nikki. Nope. We not doing that. So and I feel bad for the mom, because she's in the middle of it, but she's in the middle of it because her daughter, her younger daughter, is trying to. I got very toxic vibes from that family. Did you, girl? It's just sad. I was just like, I felt so sad because I was feeling kind of sorry for the mom. But like I said, with her living in your house, you not about to sit here and tell me you can't stop her from going on and you're talking about her sister and telling business. To me, that's what you wanted her to do as a parent. You wanted her to defend you. You wanted her, and that's what she said she's doing. She's defending her mom. To me, that's what you wanted. So therefore, this is why you're not stopping it. And I think that's what the mother wanted, and so that's what's going on. So, you know, it's definitely heartbreaking. It's definitely heartbreaking. Oh, the wrong thing on the charger, huh? Yeah, it's definitely heartbreaking to go through stuff with your children when you're with your grown adult children. You know what I'm saying? But because they are adults too, we all go through things. Yeah, because we are all adults and we all go through things. Everything is not. You want to have differences of opinion, but one thing about your grown children, you have to get in your head that you can't control them in their life and the choices that they make. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we can do it. We can try, you know, but we can't. So I think that's where what the mother is doing. She is trying to control daughter and the relationship. The mother doesn't understand. To me, this is my part. This is my part as a mother. The mother does not understand that, the daughter has her own life to live, the oldest daughter, and she's going to live it how she wants to. She's going to be with who she wants to. Um, and we just have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because they seem like they're trying to protect her, right, from a toxic relationship she's in. But um, you can, you can do only but so much to protect them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that type of thing, and you can do only but so much to protect them. They're not always going to. Um, hold on for 1 minute. Hold on for 1 minute, Nikki. Hold on for 1 moment. All right, I'm late. Sorry. It's like Queen is trying to. Let me see. It's like Queen is trying to distance herself, but the toxicity of her family won't let her. She is trying to love them from afar. I feel like they are not helping her mental space. And they are not. And that's what I'm saying when I say with parents, we have to respect our children when they become adults. And we got to let them live their lives because, you know, we lived our lives. That's why I look back. And this is why I don't pass a lot of judgment on the mommies because when I look at when I look back at my life at their age, I lived my life the way I wanted to live it. It didn't matter what nobody said. I did exactly what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't matter what nobody said. Um, for instance, you know, I have 6 kids. I had a cousin who he didn't want me to have all the kids that I have, but that wasn't his business. He wasn't taking care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I did what I wanted to do. So I can understand Jasmine. That's why Jasmine, I'm my Jazzy life. That's why I said, I can't pass judgment on these ladies because we're gonna live our life and somebody's not gonna like it. You're gonna live your life exactly the way you want to. You know. No, some people don't deserve to have children because they just are not mommies. They don't know how to be a parent. But for the most part, and that's what I feel like the mom is not doing. The mom is not respecting her wishes and what she wants. They're worrying about her being hurt. They're worrying about her money. They're worrying about things that it's not of their concern. Whatever she's doing in her relationship, if she is taking care of her man financially, she's still taking care of y'all. Just it's not stopping her from doing what she needs to do for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. So this is why I don't feel sorry for the mom. And I think they are doing too much. They are toxic to her, and I feel bad for her. You're right. I feel bad for her mental state of mind because that's not healthy, and that's why she told them I'm going to have to start cutting people off because it's a war against them and her husband because the mom feels like this is my tree that I watered and ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do with my tree, which is her daughter Queen. This is my daughter that I raised. I raised my children to be close, so they're gonna be close because that's how I raised them. That's not how it always happened, and just because they're not with each other all the time, calling each other all the time, does not mean they're not close. They're just the girl is just off living her life. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, girl. It's like Queen is trying to, yeah, she's trying to distance herself. Seriously. And this is why they got cut off. She's trying to establish boundaries and they're making it difficult. Yep. This is why they are cut off. Figure out if she want to be sanctified or not. Yeah, well, her mom needs to let her know that what she's doing is not right, and she needs to stop. No, she's going to about she can't stop her. That's not her phone. It's not even about you. Could stop her if she's there. You could let her know. And and not only that, you need to tell her what she's doing is not cute. It's not cute at all. She's worrying about the um the comments and stuff from other people and what the blogs are saying. Baby, that comes from being on YouTube and wanting to be YouTube famous. Hey, that comes along with it, honey. That all comes along with it. So, although she's just a teenager, her mama need to tell her that all comes along with it. You have to deal with it. But what you're not gonna do is sit up here and go to war with your sister online like that. Okay? But the mom don't mind because the mom is hurt. Because, the mom is hurt, so she don't mind. And that's weird. And that's why everything is the way it is. It's so sad though. It's just sad for me to see a family going through that online. I think that's so sad. Like I think Liv, divorce is. I mean, her divorce is playing out online like it is. It didn't have to play out like that online, but that's the way she wanted it. But it's sad to me. It's just sad. So I mean, stuff like that. I mean, I understand everybody want to get a dollar, but they want to get a dollar under you know any circumstances, and that's not even cool. Like, I ain't about to throw my daughter, my mama, or nobody else under the bus for $1. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not throwing nobody under the bus for $1. My family is my family. Like Lonnie B said, you know, his subscribers and his followers wanted him to do a reality show with his family. And he said, no, sir, no, sir, no way, no ham, no cheese, no thank you. No. He said, because while y'all out there laughing, talking, and making fun of my family is going to be there for me no matter what. I'm not about to put them out there like that. No. You know? Mm-mm. No means. And that's what I said. And that's why I don't feel sorry for Liv. It's just sad that she has to display her marriage and her separation and her divorce like that. It's just, but I don't feel sorry for her at all, because family shouldn't do stuff like that. Mm-mm. Nope. It's just sad. We all got a story, honey. Because I know I got a story. But guess what? I ain't about to put mine out there for everybody because that ain't everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? You know? If you got grown kids, you got a story. I'm not about to put my kids out there because of it. Mm-mm. No siree. Oh, my kids are grown. No, they not. They still in your house. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying when she talking about she can't stop her. She grown. I can't stop her. You can stop her. You don't want to stop her because you're hurt. Because Queen let her boyfriend mistreat you and disrespect you. You're hurt because Queen didn't stand up for you. Be honest. If we gonna keep it real, we gonna keep it real. Be honest. You're hurt. Okay. But that doesn't mean that it's okay that your daughter, does all that she's doing on the internet where your other daughter's concerned. And if she wanna go after the boyfriend, then and that's between her and the boyfriend. But for her to sit there and talk about her sister and say things because she says she's doing it to protect her sister and her mom. And so bad I want to say to the girl, I want to have her right here. I want to have her right here. You ever just watch these people on the internet and you just want them to be right here in your face so you could be like, listen, no, 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 no. You can't. It's not gonna work. Stop. Don't do it. It's not gonna work. You know? That's what I want to say to this little girl. Like, since the mama feel like she can't say it, I'm me and the mama the same age. Now I'm be the mom. Listen, and she the same. Well, she get ready to turn 20. My daughter is 20. Do you think that I'm gonna let my daughter, and she is a grown adult herself, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's okay, protect me. No, and you don't gotta protect me. Don't do that. Mm-mm. I told my daughter, don't do that, cause what I look like having my two kids going up against one another trying to protect me. Don't do that. It's okay. I'm all right. Don't do that. I'm not trying to, break up your relationship. So, it's sad. It's just so sad. When that camera is off. Yes, she do. Did you see the girl came on there? That's what she said. Because I listen, honey, I'm with you. I know when that camera is off, their mama been talking all that stuff. And that girl said that. Wait a minute. Some light right here. Oh, there you go. That's what that girl said. What was her name? They was in her house for 2 weeks and she said she had to leave because it was so toxic. Because she the mother said that she was venting to the woman. She's not a girl, she's a woman. The mom said she was venting to the woman, right? Yeah. She said she was venting to the woman, so she was saying stuff, you know. But honey, you venting to the wrong person. That's somebody that you brought here, that your daughter brought here to save her soul. So what do you look like talking about your daughter to her, venting about your daughter to her? That's not what y'all was supposed to be doing. You so right, Nikki. I know that mama just was talking so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, I'm not gonna say that she is a part time, but we all are human and we all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So all she had to do is admit that we are human. I'm a Christian, and you know, I represent God, but I'm human also. That's all she had to say. I call her in a prank Tina did on her. She be talking big. I know she do. I know she do. And that's what make people don't want to become Christians when they see people like that, because people take for granted that Christians are perfect. Well, Christians are regular people. They are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody perfect but God. So I don't feel like, she is a part time Christian, but I do feel as though she needs to be honest and tell people that I'm human. So I may do some things that's not right, but I had to repent. You know what I'm saying? And she might have thought at the time that, yeah, that's her name, Sunny TV. Yes. And she might have thought at the time that she was venting, but first of all, because of who she is on the internet, you shouldn't have said anything. That's first off. I wouldn't have never trusted her to say anything. She was biting your back out because she was on Queen's side from the beginning. So she was on the internet biting your back out in the first place. So I would never have. Oh no, I would never have talked about your queen in front of her at all. But I know she was talking big stuff because that's what the girl said. She said every time you turn around, they talking about her. What's she doing for who? What's she doing it for? Like it's their money. But my thing is, and that's what my thing is too about parents. Our kids don't owe us nothing. You did your job. Once they 18 years old, you done did your job. I mean, you want to continue to guide them, but if they don't allow you to, then it's nothing that you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? If they want to just go on and live their life and they won't allow you to guide them, it's nothing you could do. But you can thank God that you did your job. You know what I'm saying? You got them to the age of 18, and that was what your job was, and that's it. Now, you turn it back over to God and let Him take care of the rest because we are all His children, you know? You can totally be a Christian and make mistakes. Exactly. And that's why I said her mom should have just came clean and said, you know, instead of saying I vented to the girl because she shouldn't have vented to that girl. She didn't know that girl. She should have known she couldn't trust her after what she did. If somebody was on the internet talking about me and talking negative things about me and we were to ever become cordial, I'm not even about to sit up there and do what you said that I was doing in the first place because that's all y'all did what she said y'all was doing. You know, it's crazy. We were, yeah, it's a shame. And y'all pushed that girl away from y'all. Y'all pushed that girl away from y'all. You know, because this is what I listen. In my kids' relationships, I get in nobody's business. And my kids, I don't get between nobody's business, honey. If you like them, I love them. You know what y'all go through is what y'all go through. As long as Now the violent part is another. The violence part is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, but long as y'all, together, even when y'all not together, because y'all have kids together, I'm still cordial with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not my choice. It's not my choice to make. Period. I'm not coming up between it because if y'all going through something and I don't like them, then I'm gonna continue not to like them, but you'll be back with them in the relationship. That don't make no sense. So I'm gonna stay in my place and mind my business. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all work out whatever y'all going through. You know, and not have any my animosity with him or her, whichever, because I got sons and daughters. And I'm gonna just stay over here and I'm gonna just keep loving y'all both. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. You have to, because it don't matter. And then when they get back in a relationship together, then you still don't like him or her, and you're not digging him or her. Now your child is gonna have when they pick a side, they gonna pick the boyfriend or the girlfriend. They ain't gonna pick you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way this situation came in. She's gonna pick her mental health and she gonna pick her family that's in her household. Period. And that's what she said. And as family, we have to respect it. You know, the Queen Mama deals with her own issues. She won't be caught up in it. And what Queen has going on. She needs therapy to work on herself. And that's what's wrong with parents. They want to hold on to their kids like they babies. Listen, they ever heard of mama gotta have a life too? Well, mama, you need to go have a life. Mama gotta have a life too. Mama, go have a life, please. That's what I want to tell Reva. Please go have a life. That's what I want to tell some of these mothers. Please go have a life. Okay? Go have a life. You ever heard mama gotta have a life too? Then you need to. Yeah, she definitely. We all listen. If she did that and kept herself busy, they wouldn't have to worry about, But we gotta remember this is her first child out of the household. But even with my first child out of the household, I didn't have that issue. I just supported my kids in their relationships. You know, I didn't not like the person the first time y'all had your little dispute. I did not like them. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that. But yeah, she needs to work on herself. Mama needs a life too. Mama better go get one. Cause that ain't it. That ain't it at all. So this is the foolery I be watching on the internet lately, girl. All the foolery. All of the foolery, honey. Just crazy. It's just crazy. And then somebody had a nerve to put me on to this other girl called her name Latrice. What is her name? Latrice? I think her name Latrice. And I said, oh hell no. I can't take no more drama, people. she is she's another toxic one. I said, oh heck no, I can't do no more toxic people. Uh-uh. I'm gonna stay entertained by the few ones I got. My daughter said seek out therapy in college. She needed a place to talk about any trauma I may have caused her and anything else going on. I'm still in therapy to this day. I know, Nikki, and you know what, Nikki, I sought out therapy because when I was separated from my husband, that was one of the hardest things in my life that I had to go through, right? And I sought out therapy in my lowest times. And I don't know, Nikki, like what I was going through. Wait a minute. So I could put this down. I don't know what I was going through at the time mentally. I couldn't tell you like where I was mentally, but all I knew is Nikki. I needed to get some help and I needed it quick because what I was going through and the pain that I was going through was just too much. So I sought out therapy. I sought out therapy. And when I sought out therapy and I went to therapy, but you know what? I was not getting any kind of relief. They tried to give me medication. Um, yeah, they tried to give me medication. I think they tried to give me medication. I'm trying to see. Did they give me medication? No, exactly. No, they didn't even give me medication, I don't think. But at the time, no, they didn't give me medication. But at the time, I really needed something because I was in so much pain at times that I couldn't do. And I remember Nikki running to the clinic. I remember being in so much pain and just sitting there and wanting to see the doctor. But I went to therapy a couple of times anyway, and it just seemed like it wasn't helping because I think that I was I had been through so much in my life. First off, that I didn't even know. I just knew the pain that I was feeling then and what it was from. So that was all. But I couldn't even express to her the pain that I was in. I couldn't even express to the therapist really exactly what I was feeling and what I was going through. I think that was mostly it. And so it did not help me. And every time I went, it just wasn't helping me. Like she would give me exercises to do, for myself, as far as home and things that That's not, but that wasn't what I needed at the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can understand, but at the time, that wasn't what I was there for, and that wasn't what I needed at the time. What I needed was probably something for anxiety, first of all, to really calm me down, you know? So I stopped going because I really wasn't getting, I couldn't really explain how I was feeling and what I was going through. Hey, Malika, God is great. How are you? It's good to hear from you. How you been? And I just couldn't really explain, Nikki, like what exactly I was going through. But so I just quit going, and I just dealt with the pain any way that I thought that I could at the time. So, but anyway, right now, Nikki, I am on the search and on a hunt for. Well, I've been since then. I did try again, and I went um to behavioral health, and the first thing they wanted to do was give me some medications, and I don't like depression medication, and I don't like the depression medication because of, of the side effects they say you can get from it. That's good, Alakai. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Um, so I just quit. So I went in and I talked to her, and still at that point I felt like I wasn't ready to talk, you know. And I think it was because I really didn't know where to start, actually. Nikki, I really think I just didn't know where to start, you know. So now I'm looking for um some good a good therapist, and I'm ready now. I know where to start. Um yeah, I know where to start. And so I'm looking for someone that's going to guide me on where to start. But I think I know where to start. I've been through so much. And it's like, it's like the last trauma I went through. I understand, girl, it's dangerous for me to get too depressed, so I have to be in therapy. I will be starting a new medication this month. Yeah, so I was scared of the medication because I didn't want to be stuck on it, because they tell you you can't take it, you can't stop taking it on your own. So with that warning right there just scared me, not being able to just not to stop taking it on your own. So I'm like, okay, what's wrong with this medication that I can't stop taking it on my own? It's like taking blood pressure medication, and they said that just keep looking until you find someone you feel connection with. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now. Um, but one of the problems with me before, Nikki, is that I had not cried in years. I was so full of so much hurt and pain that I couldn't cry. So at the times where I was running, um, I was full of so much hurt and pain. I needed to cry, but I couldn't. Girl, and I never realized it for years. I just never really cried for years. Even as a little girl, um, you had to wean off. Yeah, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Mm-mm. I don't know, but I went through something in the beginning of 2020, right before they put us on with this pandemic. I went through something traumatic, and it let me know that I had bad anxiety. I went into a really bad anxiety attack, and so if I didn't notice it before and I didn't know what was wrong, now I know that it's bad anxiety. I have real bad anxiety. So I don't want, I do know that I don't want anything that, I just want something from my anxiety. I didn't want anything that was going to have me, something that I had to stay on, put it that way. I didn't want something, I don't want them to give me something that I have to stay on. I wanted them to give me something for my bed anxiety that I have right now. My anxiety is really high, so that's what I wanted. But we'll see. You know, um, but I didn't want to be stuck on a medication and not be getting the services that I needed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't take the medication, because I really wasn't getting the services at the time. Um, Actually, my regular doctor gave me the prescription for that medication. Actually, it wasn't even the. And then the therapist that I was seeing at the clinic is not like a real therapist. She said she's not a real therapist, or she's not a real psychiatrist. She's not a real uh, psychiatrist. I think she's just a therapist. She's not a real psychiatrist, but she was able to write prescriptions, or is she not able? They have some medications that you can take at the onset of a panic attack. It's needed. Yeah, see, that's what I need. I need something like that. Thank you, Nikki, because that's exactly what I need. I need something that's going to get me, that's going to calm me down at the onset of an attack, of an anxiety attack, because I have been in that situation quite a few times, and I know that that's what I need. Yes, and that's what I need. So I didn't want to take the medication, and I'm still not talking to someone because I haven't found the right people to talk to. Because, like where I live at, we have behavioral health, but most of the behavioral health people are dealing with people that's on, that's on drugs or recovering, drug addicts. So, um, I guess that's why it didn't work out so good. So I'm looking for someone that is going to help me. So anyway, I was saying that, um, so I'm definitely in a search. Like for me right now, that's my number one priority for me is to find me a therapist. That's my number one priority. So, and that's what I'm looking to do, because that's what I need. Because for years I could not cry, but I never noticed that for years I couldn't cry. But even as a child, I do think now that back. I think back now, even as a child, when I was getting beat, I never cried. I will always hold it in. From a little girl on up, I never cried. So I think I looked at crying as a sign of weakness. You know. So for years, I never cried. I can remember crying a few times throughout the years, but never really cried. You know. And so during this pandemic, I just was praying. I was asking God to help me. But the most thing I wanted was to release some of the hurt and the pain that I was feeling, that I was so, so full of. I was full of a lot of hurt and pain. So, I was just praying, and I was asking God. I just been praying and asking God to please, please let the tears fall. Let the tears come. Um, just heal me from the inside out, you know. And over the last past, I want to say 6 months, well, more than 6 months, maybe over the last past 9 months, girl, the tears been coming. The tears been coming. So I'm still so overjoyed about it, because, honey, I don't know if anybody has ever experienced this, but to not be able to cry when you're so hurt and when you're in so much emotional pain is not a good thing. It's really not a good thing. And not being able to cry, oh my goodness. I can't even describe how it feels, but it's not good. Let it out, sis. We have to release. We give it to God, but sometimes we just need some extra care. And that's it. But I thank God, Nikki, that I'm so overwhelmed. And sometimes I'll be just sitting home now. I'll be watching TV, or I might watch, YouTube, a movie or whatever. It may be, I might be watching the court show. And all of a sudden I'll just get emotional. It'll be happy tears. It'll be sad tears. And I'll just be sitting here crying. And I'm so thankful because I could never ever do this over the years. And I'll be so thankful now because all my life I had to be strong. You know what I'm saying? And that's in every area of my life. I had to be so strong, grown. Even as, like I said, as a little girl, getting beat. I never cried because I guess I didn't want my mom to think I was weak. And I would just take that whooping, and I would never cry. Never cry. When I was pregnant with my daughter, with my first child. I'm sorry, when I was pregnant with my first child. I remember when I was a teenager, my mom, she used to beat me in my back all the time. She used to beat my back all the time where I couldn't hardly breathe, but I would never cry. I would never cry. I would never shed a tear, but I'd be trying to catch my breath, but I would never cry, you know, and that went on for years. But, you know, just to think now, I think, and I'd be so overjoyed, and I love to tell this story, Nikki, about, you know, how I pray and ask God to heal me from the inside out, and He started the healing process. So now I need to go and I need to talk to someone, and that's what my first priority for myself is to do, you know, is to seek out counseling, but from someone that I know is going to help me, you know because like I said before, I didn't know where to start, so I didn't think she really understood when you make videos and you go live, that's a source of therapy. Like now, it really is right now, like we're talking to you, like I can share my experience. And if someone comes across this video, but this video is extra long, it's 3 I've been on here for 3 hours. But if even if they come across it, they can come on and they can listen to my story, and know that they are not alone, But, you know, yeah, because some days, like you said, when we had them days, because some days I don't even get out of my bed, I just stay in my bed all day and just watch TV. And what else I use to keep my mind off of stuff is my electronics, um me and my son will get on and play games together and different things of that nature, and I just try to keep my mind busy. I used to read a lot. I don't read as much now. Um because I got so much going on in my head. So I don't read as much, but I used to read all the time. And yeah, so I'm just so don't know nobody knows but God how happy and excited I am when I was that I'm now able to sit down and shed tears. So, and I tell my baby he's so used to it now, And if I'm emotional and if it's happy tears and I feel like crying, I just sit here and I'll just be crying and laughing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm laughing because I'm so overjoyed that I'm able to shed those tears. I'm able to let them tears out. I'm able to let the tears out, and even if it's something sad and I'm sitting here crying, but I'm overjoyed because I'm able to cry because I couldn't cry for a long time. So, just to see that God has answered my prayer, honey, let me tell you, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm telling you, I'm so grateful. And some days I sit in here and I can't stop smiling at the fact that, God is real and He answered my prayer, because carrying all that pain and stuff for years, oh my goodness, years, it just wasn't, it wasn't getting it. Mm-mm. I love to read, but my anxiety won't allow my attention span to be still in me. Right. And so that's why I don't read anymore because my attention span is not there because I got so much here going on that I just can't, And that's why I don't do videos as much because sometimes I was good today, but sometimes my attention span has me zoning out when I'm talking. Then I might zone out to a thought. If I say something, and I'll catch a thought, and I'll zone out. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did good today, girl. I did not zone out. I was really in tune with the conversation. I was able to keep the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I am getting better, but I know that no matter what, I need therapy. And so that's what I'm looking for now. Yes, Nikki. Yes, yes, guys, for real. I'm so happy. Yes, Malachi God is good. Yes, he is. And I be so excited sitting here. I be home by myself. I be so excited some days because I'm like, God is amazing. Like so amazing. He will give you what you need when you need it. I'm telling you, only he knows what you need. But honey, but I'm looking, I really want to go to therapy and I want to just, talk about a lot of things, because a lot of times and we go through stuff and my life has my especially my childhood has been like some kind of blur. What I'm saying, a real big blur. And um I've experienced, trauma and different things. I had to, when I had to sit down and think about all the things I've been through, and I'm like, wow, as a child, um, at 9 years old, I had to watch my brother die from cancer. He was 11, and mm, just to watch that, he was just is not, and that was the last good cry. I'm telling y'all, that was the last good cry I had in my life when my brother passed away. That was the last good cry I had before this year. Everything hits different when God has brought you through stuff. It does. It really does. I'm telling you, Nikki. Yes. It really does hit differently. And, you don't even expect people to understand. You know what I'm saying? When you had that relationship with God, and you just can't even expect people to understand. So no, you can't do that this time of day. Because you're wasting paper. This is supposed to be done in the morning. I already told you that. Hand me that folder, please. Thank you. You can't do it this time of day. Sorry. This is something that's supposed to be done. It says the morning. Remember? Look. What does it say? Well, it says Deli God. My bad. But I was going to put morning in here because it's only doing it for the morning. But we talked about it. And this is only done in the mornings. Okay? So you can't pick it up in the middle of the day and say, "Oh, I want to do this," because that's not what it's for. It's for you to do in the morning. If you don't do it in the morning, then I'm assuming that you don't want to play. That you don't want to use any electronics today, right? Hmm? Yeah. So anyway, yeah. But you know, and so God is amazing. He is amazing. You see me smiling today. I'm happy. You know, um, that I'm not carrying all that bottled up pain that I was carrying. I was like a bomb ready to explode. And I think that the trauma that I went through last year when I noticed that I was having anxiety, I think that's what made me know that I oh, you haven't been rude, Nikki. You all right? That's what made me know that I needed I had anxiety. But anyway, I've been good. That's what I've been going. That's what I've been going through. That's what I've been doing. Just, trying to stay sane. But yeah, Malachi, how have you been? I have to put this over here, under here. This has been so nice, Nikki. It's been such a long time since we've actually been online to talk and stuff. It's been really nice, Nikki. And Malachi and us never them. It's been really good. Malachi, God is great. Did you get the shot yet? Did you get the vaccination? Are you getting the vaccination yet? Oh, excuse me, guys, for a minute. My nose just be running. But thank you, Nikki, so much for all your encouragement. I really, really enjoy talking with you. You know, we talk anyway. We check on each other. You know how we do. You and I, we check on each other even if we don't talk on YouTube. you know. Um, yeah. But you know how we do. We check on each other anyway. Malachi God is great. I know you don't have a channel. So I can't even inbox you, you know. But I'm glad that you're here, that you stopped past. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's good to see that you're here, still with us and doing great. Thanks, Nikki. Me too, girl. Me too, honey. But I don't be doing that. I'm just trying to get up. I'm trying to get outside, y'all. I'm trying to be more active. I'm trying to get outdoors. I know they done, you know, opened up everything. So I'm trying to get out there and just be more active. And it's hard. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Malachi. God is great. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, it just affects some people differently. It really does. But I'm glad you okay. You made it through. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, some people, and that's why I'm just trying to. I want to get it, but I'm trying to really like build up my immune system. So you see me do this. I still didn't get my water, guys. But it was a lady who's taking a lot of vitamins and stuff to build to keep her immune system built up. So the when she caught the um virus, she said she had been building up her immune system. So all the only symptom she got from it was feeling really tired. She said all she felt was really tired. So she gave us some of what she was taking. So I'm taking I I went out and bought my little stuff. So I'm taking vitamin C and it was a whole list of stuff and vitamin D and I'm vitamin D deficient. So this is really helping me too and some other things, but I have everything on my page, guys. I did put her video out on my page and I put out and along at the end of the video is the ingredient, is all the things that she was taking. Now I'm not gonna go out and get everything that she was taking because she was taking a lot of herbal things. Just to get this second one over with, had a panic attack at the vaccination site for the first one. Yeah, girl. See, that's why I need to get in with a doctor and get me some what's the name, because all of that anxiety, you know, all of that makes me so anxious. Going out. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better going out. And I miss my family a lot, the holidays are coming up. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Malachi God is great. He is awesome. He is an awesome God. Okay? He is an awesome God. So I'm just trying to build up my immune system, guys. So y'all keep me in y'all prayers because I'm going to go get this vaccine. Give me about another month. Because I want to have it. My second shot. No, Nikki. She said I was acting a fool. No, Nikki. Honey, we can't help how we feel. That's just be. This is stuff that you can't control. You just can't control. Anxiety is something you just can't control. She said I was acting a fool. No, you wasn't, girl. Anxiety is something you can't control. I'm sorry, it's just something you can't control. Cause I swore when I was at the dentist the last time and I read that paper, and on the paper it said that something that they used to clean up in the wound that they see you in. They said it has some chemicals in it, like the virus. And I'm like, so they made you sign a waiver stating that, if you caught the coronavirus, I'm sorry, not the you can't say coronavirus. If you caught the virus there, my daughter had to hold my hand. I know you need that, but they had you sign a waiver stating that if you caught it, that you couldn't sue them or whatever. Girl, I said, oh my goodness. But thank God I went there just so the surgeon could look at me. Girl, I ain't been back since. That thing scared me so bad. I was in the waiting room. Girl, I ain't know which way to go. I was going, I ain't know whether to run out the door, go in the bed, run out the door. But they came out and called me so fast, I ain't know what to do. But I was in between running out the door and going. My anxiety started so bad. I said, oh my goodness. God, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. And that was regular anxiety for me. Girl. Mm-mm-mm. I ran out. When I left there, I said, I'm not coming back until things get better with this thing. You know? So so y'all just pray for me. I want to have my second shot done by the beginning of August, which means I'm going to need my first shot done by like the first week, the end of the first week. Depending on what shot you get. Now I know my daughter been 3 weeks. Hers is 3 weeks out from the Pfizer. They said the Moderna is not as far out. Nikki, which one did you get? The Moderna or the Pfizer? And you too, Malachi God is great. Which one did you get? Do you know which one you got? The Moderna or the Pfizer? And how long in between were your shot? Where you had to wait for the second shot? Because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. So I don't know, but I definitely want to get it. Um, before my son goes back to school. That's my plan, but God may have another plan. Well, we'll see. We will see. You know, we will see. All right, Nikki, you had the Pfizer, and Malachi, you got the Johnson and Johnson. So Malachi, you didn't go. Well, the Johnson and Johnson, was that a 2-step shot vaccination too, or 1 step? Malachi got us great. Was that a 1 step or a 2 step? I can't remember because I done blanked out. Johnson and Johnson is just not it for me. at all, because they said that, well, the doctor was saying, he was talking about the shots, and he was saying that the um he was saying that Johnson and Johnson put more of the COVID virus into their shot than the Moderna and the Pfizer did. That's what he said, y'all. And let me see. I wanted to be able to. You only one shot. Johnson was only one shot. Yeah, they said with the Johnson and Johnson, they said maybe that's why they only got two parts of the Moderna and the Pfizer, because they said they put a little bit of the virus inside of you, inside of the shot. But they said but the man said Johnson and Johnson put more into theirs. Um, yeah, they said they put Johnson and Johnson put more into theirs, so that's probably why people were having so much issues or whatever. You know how they say stuff, guys. But I was going to go to the exact video so you guys can go look at it. How the doctor explained it. He explained it like yeah, he explained how they um put the vaccine together. Um, it's probably not this phone. Sorry, y'all. I got like three phones. It's probably in this one right here, but I can't get into it right now. But I'll try to link the video if if you're interested in watching the doctor explain. He was a doctor sitting in the meeting. Oh, excuse me, a parents meeting, a Zoom meeting with us parents of my son's school. He was explaining everything. How they made up the, well, not everything, but little parts that we can understand of how they made up the vaccination, and what how much of the virus they put into each vaccination. So I'll link that in here when I'm done with this video, guys. I'll link that video in here because it's probably on this phone right here, so I probably have to go on into my library and look for the video. But yeah, he explained it. So I'm only repeating what the doctor said, guys. This is what the doctor said. Um, yeah. So that's why I'm trying to build up my immune system so I can be ready. You know. But Nikki, I'm also going to look in before I let my daughter take the Tylenol. I'm also going to look into that because I know you said the doctor said don't take Tylenol before you get a shot, and I need to look it up and see why. Um, yeah, I need to look into that real quick because today is Wednesday and she go for her shot, but she go back to work tomorrow. So, but yep, that's what I'm going to do. But this live is so long, guys. It's been 3 hours and a half I've been on here. So, but thank you so much. I thank you guys so much for coming and coming into my live and talking to me the whole time. Really do appreciate you, Nikki. We always keep in touch through email, so I'll be talking to you, Nikki. If not through email, through DM. Well, we always checking on one another. So, but I'm going to pray for you and keep you in my prayers, Nikki, about the shot and the surgery. So remember, always know that you're in my prayers regardless. You're in my prayers regardless. Okay. Yes, Nikki, it's been so fun. And Malachi, God is great. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, I do appreciate that, and I'm so glad to hear from you. And I'm just so glad to be able to conversate with you for a little, chat with you for a little bit. It's always fun. So I'm getting ready to get off, and because it's so long, this video is extra long. It's extra long, guys. But I'm getting ready to do my nails and everything. Okay, Nikki, make sure you do. And Malachi, I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. I'm so sorry you had that bad experience with the vaccination, but thank God you are vaccinated. You got it over with. And just pray for me. Pray for me. And through the summer as I go get my vaccination. So but thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And as always, I love y'all. You too, Malachi. I love y'all. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't forget to share out this live and hit the thumbs up button, guys. Or the thumbs down, whichever one you like. All right, you too, Nikki. Y'all stay blessed.